So at the time we were married, I knew that Dick had not, I should put it this way, had not yet found his voice as far as art was concerned. I didn't know where he was going to go.
When did he find his voice?
That year. The first year we were married, his second year at graduate school. I walked into the studio at one point, and it wasn't this work. This was second or third. This wasn't too far down the line. This is, I must say honestly, not one of my favorite of his paintings, but it still has that overall kind of here's something floating, this construction, whatever, that frames everything in. But then he started to fill in with pictures, kind of thing. And it remains for me, to this day, a painting which is a sort of a construction with picture fill-ins. And not in that sense integrated, but it is a marvelous example of the direction he was going to go. He's going to drop all of that kind of thing, but he is going to go into the pictures. And that's what he started to do. And you have several of his early ones, and this is just a beautiful example of almost that moment of transition out of these shapes and inserting then the figurative into it. And of course, the whole thing has that element of surrealism, certainly, mysterious stuff. And once he found it, like he went through one or two paintings, those as well, that were slightly earlier, sort of odalisque. And he started zeroing in on the figure. Then he started also adding perhaps something a little incongruous. Why is that figure where it is? What is going on? This kind of thing. And that snapped it together. And by the time he graduated at the end of that second year, he was genuinely Richard George. The paintings would be recognizable as a Richard George. And it all happened in that, I would say, basically nine months.
So it really was a transgression. It wasn't just like, wasn't it, you think, a little bit of a eureka moment?
Sure, there was some of that in there, I think. You know, he was fussing around and doing this and doing that. And then all of a sudden, something fell into place. And he knew, at least I felt like, well, that's not quite it. But another couple paintings later, that was pretty much it.